yesterday, today, and forever. And just as he provided manna then, he provides manna now. The Lord meets my needs and he supplies. And I say that because people have a perception whenever I walk in the room. And as soon as I tell them I'm that 4-year-old, they're really surprised because they had a different perception. They see a wedding ring, it's a purity ring. They make a lot of assumptions. The point is, people like me are walking around and there's something a little bit different about us. People who get to know me for a period of time, even just hours, they notice things are a little different and they maybe can't put their finger on it. But it's as a result of those holes. And although I'm a British Baptist Christian, and there's no such thing as a British Baptist, but I'm a Baptist Christian from Britain. I'm not a special Baptist, just a regular Baptist. I haven't received the healing from Jesus yet. I haven't had sufficient therapy yet. So as a result, those issues are still present in my life. But understand this, I didn't become a prostitute and I didn't become promiscuous. And so I say that to say, despite what happened in the past, it does not have to dictate a negative future. And I'm not going to give a list of tips at the end because the tips are all throughout. But the first thing I want to say, age-appropriate conversation. Call it what it is. Do not call it cookie. Have age-appropriate conversation. I have siblings, half and step siblings. I'm an only child by my mother. And when I spend time with them in England, I ask them questions and I dialogue with them. And I just speak to them in honesty because I'm trying to safeguard them. If I don't say the word sex, it's not going to protect them from possibly being abused or possibly having sex with multiple partners. By me communicating with them, it means that there's an open dialogue because my duty is to protect them and to protect everybody. If I have a word, if I have advice, I want to ensure that that advice can be implemented in people's lives so they don't have to go through what I went through. I feel that's really, really important. So I've already given a tip before that, which is about secrets. When someone asks you, the answer is always yes. I have children who message me and say things like they want to run away, they want to commit suicide, and instead of me telling them not to do that, I ask questions. I have been fortunate enough to have volunteered as a Samaritan and for Childline as a phone counselor, and it's taught me active listening skills. Not everybody has those skills, and sometimes we get so emotional about something that we're unable to take a step back and to just listen without casting judgment. Children confide in me because I listen. And even if I disapprove of their lifestyle, I'm not there to judge. I'm there to understand who they are. And even for parents, you may have your strong values, your strong opinions, but it won't stop your children from doing what they want to do. So you have to try to understand where they're at. It doesn't mean you approve of their behavior, but understand. Being embarrassed about talking about sex or body parts does not safeguard your children. Having direct conversation, being open about it, is what will help to safeguard. And being willing to listen. And more than that, make yourself available. I'm available. Children are WhatsApping me and sending me messages on Facebook. Even adults reach out to me because they have something that they need. They have a desire to get better, a desire to be healed, a desire to walk away from a pornographic lifestyle at age 10. In the United States, we have 8 and 10-year-old boys addicted to pornography. So this is a real issue and it happens everywhere in the world. Not just in the United States, not just in India, it's in Trinidad and Tobago. And my personal opinion, when someone says, does sex trafficking happen in my country? My personal opinion is that's a stupid question. That person isn't stupid, but the question is. And why is that? Because when you have men and women and people are having sex, you will have exploitation. You will have sexual abuse, you will have incest. It's just the way of the world these days, and we have to understand that.